Sure. Big smile. Congrats on the win. Good to see you. Wanted to ask just your overall thoughts, not just on the win, but on just getting to play in the first game overall.
I'm just so happy to be able to play today. A lot went into getting to this game, with the testing, with setting everything up, with creating the things behind our bench. So I'm really just glad that we were able to play today and get a win. We definitely have a lot of film to watch, a lot of things to clean up, but I'm glad we got some film in an actual game. And now we can go back and look at it and be ready for these next couple games.
Andrew.
Elissa, obviously you have the big milestone today in the first half with your 1,000th career point in an NC State uniform. Can you just kind of talk about that moment and what that, knowing that you had done that meant to you?
Yeah, it means a lot. I like some people don't know when they're gonna hit it, but I knew last year that I was close towards the end of the season. But then when COVID hit, I knew that I wasn't gonna get it. So coming in today's game, I was a little nervous, like that I knew it in my mind. But I think it's cool that the bucket that I got on was an assist from Reina. So I think that all the points that I have really just amount to how good my teammates are at getting me the ball and hitting shots around me to open me up inside.
Mitchell.
Hi, Elissa. Congrats on the win. Last season, ever since you've been here, Reynolds is a place that can get really loud, when it's packed, and when you guys are playing well. Today, obviously, that can't happen. It's a different year. What was that like, just sort of not being able to feed off the crowd and playing in this sort of environment?
It was definitely a little weird. We walked out there and we started warming up and we were like, it just feels like another day at practice. Doesn't really feel like a game. But I think once we all got together, as soon as we did our pregame rituals, we knew that it was game time. And although the crowd wasn't there, we knew they were behind us still. I was allowed to have my parents in the stands and everybody was allowed to have some people. So I think with the team there and on the benches, we were still able to celebrate. So although we really miss Reynolds fans, we still had it in our hearts and we knew they were behind us.
Alec.
Elissa, I wanted to ask you about the performance of Kai Crutchfield. She steps into that starting point guard role and had a really good game today. Obviously the points, but I think she also only turned the ball over once. How good was she for you all today out there?
She was amazing. Every time a shot went up, I knew it was going in. I think it's really good to see her stepping up to that point guard role. And she just did amazing today. She's been working really hard. She's been leading the team really well. So I'm glad to see all of her hard work paying off today.
Okay, last question for Elissa from Justin.
Hey, Elissa, congrats on the win. Four of the freshmen got their first points today, and every time that they scored at least their first points, the bench just went nuts. Is that, from your experience, is that something that's going to give them confidence moving forward, just kind of seeing the team rally around them, getting their first points like that?
Yeah, 100%. We didn't have an exhibition game or a scrimmage this year, so the freshmen were just kind of thrown out into their first game, and they took it in stride. I was so happy to see them score. And it's only up from here, they're scoring in a first game, but I think that now that they know that they can do it, so when they go back out there, they're going to be ready. All the jitters are out.
All right, Elissa,